with breaking news, an escalation of war between Israel and Hamas. The Israeli Security Cabinet has just approved a plan to take over Gaza City. Good evening to you. I'm Christine Johnson. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the goal is to eliminate Hamas as talks for a ceasefire stall. Dick Brennan is here in studio with the breaking details. Dick.
Indeed, Christine. Now, the plan approves the takeover of Gaza City. Now, that's different from earlier today when Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had mentioned the entirety of Gaza. But it suggests a phased-in plan with the goal full security control. Israel right now occupies about 75% of Gaza. Tonight, the office of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel's political security cabinet has approved a proposal to defeat Hamas and that the Israeli Defense Forces will prepare to take control of Gaza City.
We want to liberate ourselves and liberate the people of Gaza from the awful terror of Hamas.
Congressman Josh Gottheimer just returned from a visit to Israel after leading a bipartisan delegation there. He met with Netanyahu.
He made it very clear that they have zero plans for a long-term occupation. Their goal is to crush the terrorists, to get the hostages out, to get humanitarian aid in.
We don't want to govern it. We don't want to be there as a governing body. We want to hand it over to Arab forces.
Netanyahu is the biggest liar in modern history.
The president of the Palestinian Initiative says Netanyahu cannot be trusted.
He lied about that the aim of his military operation is to bring back the Israeli captives. Now he's going to kill them. He's going to threaten their lives with his military operations.
When I hear people say, well, the Israeli government, they don't want to end this war, that's absurd.
The U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, spoke with CBS News' Deborah Patta.
President Trump has said there's real starvation in Gaza, and you appear deeply troubled by images of starving children. Have you been similarly moved?
I'm moved when the photos are verified.
But they are real images.
Oh, I think that there are certainly people suffering in Gaza. It's happening because Hamas has not allowed the food to get to the people who are hungry.
Now, as you heard the Prime Minister, he says his plan includes an alternative civilian government that is neither Hamas or the Palestinian Authority. But, of course, there's no indication of a timetable for this plan to unfold. Christine.
All right, Dick, thank you for that.